Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. Ooh. Dude, I did it. I got my coffee. I also have my water. This is so great. We don't really know what deck we're up against, so I'm going to leave that good old Koya's whiff up on top. Terry Bogard is coming to Smash, says I am the Shaz. Expecting a pun to complete. Who the heck is Terry Bogard? Oh, Fatal Fury. Ugh. Oh, it is not Esper Control. Oh, how smishing. What's the win rate been like today? Well, Best Wandering Crow, we lost one game to straight up getting interfaced.
Right on schedule. No, I am not making this up.
By getting interfaced, I mean if you disconnect and reconnect, there's a sound bug where sometimes the tss doesn't stop playing. No, you're okay. I'm not hissing at you. I love you, and I love you. Don't worry, baby girls. I have one cat here and one cat here. Oh. Cheeto fingers. I should have known. But, traditionally when you restart the client, everything's great. You restart the client, hey, guess what happens? Immediately, you're back in the game. However, it didn't reconnect to the game, so that caused the loss. And then I was an absolute gromper. I was a Gromposaurus Rex. I was completely grumpery. I'm gonna just shoot this thing, man. I don't give a damn. I want this guy out. And since then, we've been overall winning. Maybe we've been winning a lot? I don't know. Gonzfap says, how do you do those intermission screens? Are those pre-rendered? Or do you use external software? For any of you who are curious, here is the screen that Gonzfap is referring to. It is an HTML5 website that is being ingested as a screen element. Oh! What is in my grave? I need some more garbage in there and then we can win. Isn't that clever? Isn't that clever? So it allows me to programmatically change any of the elements in there, and because it's just re-ingesting it as a simple website page, it updates easily and breezily. And beautiful cover girl. Hey, what are some marketing slogan things that are just stuck in your brain? Graveyard. Ah, Teferi, hero of Dominaria. So we're up against Teamer Elementals, which I don't really think has a lot of answers to like counter this or to like zap it right now. So, boop. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, I'd always wondered how it was done. And then I asked my good buddy JP McDaniel, who streams over at twitch.tv/itmejp. I asked him how he did his thing, and he explained it to me. And I was like, very well. Thank you so much. Alright, so I mean, it looks like we're absolutely just chomping Linderkins. Linderkins appears to have had one of the worst draws I've seen in the history of Teamer Elementals, so, you know.
Keep up the pace.
So I'm going to do something that seems a little weird. I'm going to play the Oath of Kaya. But why, Sean? Why? For the following reason. This now puts 6 cards in the graveyard, when Search for Azcanta triggers on upkeep, I can then put whatever is there into the graveyard, so then it will be able to transform into Azcanta the Sunken Wound. Or as I like to call it, Azcanta the Sunken Wound.
Phase you out of time.
Alright, so we might be up against some sort of 4 damage thing, maybe like a Chandra Ping. Mortar 21 says, explain the deck you're playing, please. You got it, Mortar 21. We are a standard Esper Control list. This is one of our big key win conditions. I should say, in case you're unfamiliar with the term, just control lists. Control lists are, I have a small number of cards that can win the game for me. Everything in my deck is to just delay, deny, prevent my opponent from doing anything until I can get that small number of cards to win the game. See this -8? Whenever you draw a card, exile target permanent and opponent controls. So really, I'm just trying to get Teferi, Hero of Dominaria, to win fair and square. Yeah, you bet I want to do it. Okay, so, first things first, we're going to go ahead and draw one.
Let's skip to the good part.
We have lots and lots and lots of answers for how to deal with this. So we should be more or less okay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Would you look at that? So there's 8 of those, which is, you know, actually not the worst amount. All right, so let's see if we can... We're going to, again, see what we draw. The one that we're really looking for is... Oh, shit, I accidentally... Alright, I tapped the wrong land. Like, if we hit a Cry of Carnarium here, I should just get punished for it, which is fine. Alright, so we're pretty much in good shape then. Probably this. Excellent. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Insurance, it's fine. I'm gonna untap this one. I'm gonna untap this one. This deck runs 4 Kaya's Wraths and 2 Cry of the Carnariums to deal with all the Zomboidoses. So I'm seeing that my opponent is not some sort of Elementals list, but is instead seemingly some sort of Teamer Field of the Dead Scape Shifty. We don't especially care about any of this dying. This is completely fine. Bing, bong. Because nothing can really get played at instant speed that I'm worried about. I mean, we're going to be able to sweepy beepy the board. Whopper Bopper has just gifted a single Subaru for a grand total of 2. Floppy Joe. Hey, thanks, Whopper Bopper. Happy September to you. Or as we're trying to be this month, Health-tember. Alright, let's do this. Foist. Va, 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 boom! Ain't no lie, baby, bye, 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 etc. Okay. Let us go to our graveyard. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3. To 8. And good. 8. 12. And 15. Shoot her! I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna plus this.
Hold that thought.
I'm just gonna return this and chill. Can I just say, I've been watching so much Number File lately, man. I just suddenly went on a big math binge. I just wanted a distraction from all the stuff that I've been focusing on. And for me, I find that, like, if I'm going really hard on a project or a type of work, or maybe I've just gone on an intense trip, there's some of me that needs to rest. Some of me that needs to actually just, like, chill. Some of me needs to chill. Some of me needs that. Some of me needs that. But a pretty substantial percentage of me still likes intensity. It's just, like, too much of one thing I get a little tired of. So, like, if I'm working on one project and I'm tired of it, I'll work on another project. Or if I've had an intense week, instead of just, like, chilling, I'll, like, just start reading a lot about some topic. So I was just like, what the hell is going on in the maths world, man? Just been watching a shitload of videos about them good old millennium problems.
You know what? I'm not done yet.
You know what? I messed up, huh? Yeah. What I should do is I should do this to try to get the Elderspell. That'll do, pig. That'll do.
If I were you, I'd
got
just
some.
surrender right now.
You just let me know if you're up for round 2.
Ain't no lie.
Oh, I bet you wish you
Oh, it feels good. We've been watching the Dark Crystal series. Excalibur's I've honestly just been a little too roasted for it. I watched the first 10 minutes of the first episode and actually really did not like the first 10 minutes of the first episode. Like, I really didn't like it. And pretty much everyone who said anything to me about it just says that, you know, just keep watching and shut your hole. And I was like, no, not my hole! That's what I said. I'm a fucking weird person. It's just really odd that that's the way that I am. You know, that's what I screamed at him. I screamed it right at his fucking head. Show me what I got. So Unmoored Ego in this context and Ashiok kind of functions like a little bit of a dual purpose thingaroni in the Pepperino. I don't necessarily think that the Basilica Bell-Haunt is especially as good a spell as, say, just another counter. Maybe one of these and one of these, something like this. That feels pretty good, huh? I'm putting in the Elderspell because I think my opponent is sufficiently slow that I can just sort of blow them out in one moment. Zero Archaic says, what do you think of Gold Box Conjecture? If I recall correctly, Gold Box Conjecture is that every even number is the sum of exactly 2 primes. This hand blows. This hand blows. This hand is okay. Don't need this early. I actually don't need that early either. I mean, basically, we just Kaya's Wrath and then Teferi. There's a lot of stuff with prime numbers that just fascinate me, like the Riemann hypothesis, the Goldbach conjecture, all the relationships between elliptic curves and prime numbers are just, they're just fucking endlessly fascinating to me. So, I mean, I'll talk about it in a little bit more of the broad pop math kind of thing. So number theory is, believe it or not, the study of numbers. Oh! But in particular, number theory is really about studying whole numbers. So things like 1, 2, 3, 4. Not things like pi or e or some of these other non-comfy numbies. And so, the big thing that really gives number theorists a real hard on are prime numbers. Really, really tickles him. Narl says it would have to be every even number after 2 unless we consider 1 to be a prime. Yeah, one is not a prime number. 1 ain't prime. You might want it to be prime, but it's not. It is not a prime number. How can you say that, Dana? I know! Oh my god, Dana! Just so you know, prime numbers are a definition. And the reason why historically we don't include prime as a definition, or excuse me, 1, as being defined as a prime. The reason historically that we choose not to do this is that it, Alright, we lost. Is that it would mean that every number has an infinite number of prime factorizations. This number is divisible by 3, and 17, and 1, and 1, and 1, and 1, and 1, and 1, right? And you get to the point where you start saying to yourself, okay, well, every prime except 1 has... And you keep saying except 1 so fucking many times to yourself that it frankly is infinitely easier to just say 1's not a prime, by definition. Because math is not about as much about truth as it is about definitions and rigorous statements you can make from those definitions. I'm not feeling this Dovin's Veto. I'm really not feeling the Dovin's Veto. I'm really not feeling it. Fucking heck. Coffee's working. Now I better get in here. Yeah, I'll even integers is greater than 2. But anyways, so number theory is really about primes, how often primes show up. Tests to demonstrate that something is or is not a prime number. Properties of them, how often they show up. And pretty typically across all fields of mathematics, the answer to why are you studying this? Why does this even matter? Because it seems so weird and crazy and abstract. And the answer very often is it is weird and abstract and odd. What is the best way to deal with this butthead? This does not actually concern me even remotely. I guess I have to do this. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's the one right there. Bow. Anyways, often when you're fiddling with things like properties of prime numbers, that's number theory. This is like whole number maths that's just lurking in the corner over here. It is in a bush. Woo. All that shit, as it turns out, has fundamental applicability to completely different fields that seemingly have nothing to do with prime number stuff. Like complex analysis. Complex analysis, which is the study of functions that take in complex numbers and poop out complex numbers, and everything in between. That is fundamental tie-ins to number theory. So a lot of times people are just looking at and exploring a whole bunch of different fields, and if you nail this one thing, then all of a sudden it just affects a field way the heck over here, which is super cool. I think that absolutely the correct choice is to play Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. Take the ping. This is pretty useless in this matchup, I feel, but that's okay. I will discuss this at a later time.
I won't hide from the world any longer. No time for a break.
No time for a breaky. Well, there's my answer to the Immortal Sun. I think a Wiz and Weave could be good. I will untap these pair of nerds. And so it's just fascinating to just start going back into all the stuff that I was studying in my undergrad. My Wundergrad. Alright, we're starting to get into tweaker mode, man. We gotta get some water in here. Is the hover effect disabled? We get to cause that one to disco. Takes 2 to disco.
Keep up the pace.
It's been fascinating to dig into what's been going on in the world of maths. It's just been a real treat going into all that stuff. Ah, it's so fun. What even is a math? You want a 1-1? You want a 2-2? I was kind of hoping that wasn't going to be the case, but yeah, it's fine. I was thinking of playing the Basilica Bell-Haunt, because would have roasted the opponent, but what are you going to do? These 3 can come back. Lunderkin's deck seems to have some spikiness to it, some spiky aspects. Like this, obviously, scape shifting a bunch of land is nice, but I think it seems a little dangerous. Delius says, can someone explain why they sacrifice the field of the dead when doing scape shift? It means, very simply, that 7 lands are entering the battlefield, as opposed to 6. So it triggers 7 more times. Now, if my opponent believes that the way to win this is to win as immediately as frickin' possible, this is a good play. My opponent is trying to go for the long game.
Hurry! I am not going to sit this way. Trust me, I have a plan.
Alright, we might be on the deading end of this, which is okay. I sort of had a spider sense that I really shouldn't have been. I really should have played this to just take out a escape shifty guy. A shifty Noid. 2, 3. Bing bong me for a pair of damages. Nice. Ugh. Pop. This is, but wouldn't the old field also trigger? Ah, they had a total of 7 lands. So, unfortunately, nope. It wouldn't have caused that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can get an 8. We have This is 8 damage. 8 damage, and then this is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 8, and 9. 17 damage. I don't think my opponent is dumb enough to fall for it. Okay, so I'm gonna go all in, baby. You, and you, and you. You, and you. We're gonna go to 1.
Let's slow this down. Trust me. You'll thank me later.
Wow, that didn't help even a little bit. Okay. Return this one.
Let's try this.
We live.
You need to take a time out.
All right. This is a little bit troublesome due to the existence of this dude. Oh, frickin' right. Because then it summons a 7th one. Damn, I forgot about that Field of the Dead. Got me. Ugh. Alright. Play a few more games of this. That series is on us. 'Tis no big deal. Cindervine pings us for a damage every time we cast a non-creature spell. Well, I played Brawl? No, and I'm not going to do it. You know, can chat, can some people help me? There's been a lot of repeated questions about Brawl, probably once every 5 minutes or so. You guys would help me out and answer some of these questions that I've been answering. So this is an aggro deck. Let's take a peek at the scariest one of all. Okay, that's like actually super duper scary. I want some of my untapped lands. Oh, it's so bad for us. This is bad for my health. Well, this matchup is actually kind of hilarious. Because we win this, like, immediately, or we lose this, like, immediately. Second Cerberus says, I am having a bit of choice paralysis on what to pick for my first ever 30-day project. Is there something better to start with? I would, if you're getting stuck, let's say that you have 3 things that you want to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Holy shit. Holy, come on, man. Oh my lord. If you're say having 3 things, write them all out and say, I will do each of these in order. I'll do this one first, and this one second, and this one third. Isn't this one for the first 30-day project? Then maybe you start your own 30-day project after that. And you do another 30-day project after that. So suddenly the choice doesn't become what is the right one to do or the wrong one to do. Suddenly it just becomes which one are you doing first versus which one are you doing second. Can I get a sweeper one time? Balls. Goodbye. Goodbye. Cast down. Moment of Craving. Yeah. Dovin's Veto? No. God Eternals? Yeah. Buy all of these ladies, and welcome to the Despark. That seems reasonable. I'm switching to Nox's Big Red after this, man. I want to play some Big Red. I want to get some more Chandra in my life. Chandrea. Thanks for always being so positive, Day 9, says J Ho Ho. Well, found me on a grompery day. I'm having a grompy romp. Undeniably. This is me grumpy, you know what I'm saying? That's a strange one. But, you know, what are you gonna do? Lotus Field, damn. Yeah, that actually seems great. So, I'm choosing to get rid of the Rixmati Raveler because it can actually do stuff. I'm going to be casting down whatever winds up being played. Back to the hand.
Sorry I'm late. Don't worry, I got it.
Lotus Field's actually unbelievable for us. And by unbelievable for us, I mean that, like, Lotus Field comes into play tapped and blows up 2 lands, so it kind of slows down all the momentums. Oh, is that how that frickin' thing works? I didn't even know. I didn't know that even. Thought it was creatures. This is so sick. Show me what you got. I feel like the creatures are scarier than the theaters of horror. Nice. Toy. Fludgy Applehand says, is Day 9 grumpy because people keep asking about Brawl, or is he keeps needing to explain why he's grumpy? I feel like there's no smooth way to ask. Fludgy Applehands, I'll note that the way that you phrase your question, I think, is as smooth as it gets. I'm just sort of, I will say, my grumpiness tends to be sort of misplaced. Well, not misplaced, but, like, oddly timed. I tend to, like, go through stressful experiences and have a really positive attitude, and everything's great, and everything's can-do, high five. Blah, blah, blah. You know, all this shit. This is only to target creature, unfortunately.
Let's slow this down.
Oh, actually, this place is so good. Get thee to a nunnery.
You need to slow down.
Don't want to deal with this at all. So I'm always like, yeah, things are so great. And then, you know, I've been working out, and typically what happens is when I work out, all that stress that I've held on to and, you know, not been a prick through. Because, like, let's be real. If someone walks up to you and is a dick, oh my god, fucking awesome. I will now get huge. Hold on. If someone comes up to you and is a wee bit of a douche, alright? This player, I want my things in the graveyard. You know, it takes some energy to just still be cheerful in the face of Dishry. I guess this one will go. Alright, it takes some energy. And what I historically find is that when I exercise, I just suddenly get all that, just like, so I was feeling a wee bit grompery today. Grompery. It was a Gromposaurus Rex. Not bad, just normal, usual Grand Prix-ness. And then my audio just started to go like, and then I got disconnected in a game of Magic. And I was like, alright, hold on. Okay, hold the phone.
We need to move quickly.
Do I wish to draw again? I will chill. No attacks. So yeah. So I mean that's really all that's going on. Not in a bad mood. I'm just grumpy. Urgh. Oh, we have a little gray cat who's trying to pack up together. Trying to get packed into the box. Oh god, I love my cats. My cats bring me eternal happiness.
Say hi to my fiery friends.
No more games.
No.
Enough.
Ooh. All right, let us draw.
Keep up the pace.
Boom. Oh my god. Talk about a roasty toasty dude. There is no one who is as dead as a Trappin's juice. I think this is Polish.
Anyway.
It looks Polish. We're gonna assume we pronounce it perfectly. He's actually going pretty good.
Stop that. Now.
Stop that. Priest of the Forgotten Bod. Oh, slurpled. Right, let's do this.
Hold that thought.
Get out of here. Alright, I'm coming in. I'm going to bash. Come untapped, my friend. What's in here so far? Lotus, Mayhem Devils. We got some little baby dudes. Baby dinks. Ah! Dr. Maniacs says, I was thinking about what you said about work it's bringing out the strong emotions. That happens to me when I run. Yeah, man. Not always, but a pretty good percentage of the time. I'm pretty sure I have cards in this deck.
Hurry.
Hurry! Alright, that's a card. Jean-Luc, a card. Yeah, let's untap these guys. Bing bong. I wish for you to die. Yeah, let's just trade. Pretty much always do that addition incorrectly. Pretty universally. Pretty universally. Well, I will live again. Let's So I always think it's going to be a 3/4. Rarely is a 3/4, but I always think that it's going to be a 3/4.
Time for plan B. Hey, that was uncalled for.
To the graveyard with you. Transform. We'll do this first. Guy's Wrath is good. Alright, I'm going to keep hitting this plus button until eventually we somehow win the video game.
You show remorse. I'll
Get that out of there.
the hero thing before.
Is there any reason to run the Blood Sun without the Lotus Field? Yeah. Our opponent is using the synergy with Mayhem Devils. Whenever a player sacrifices a permanent, Mayhem Devils deals 1 damage to any target. Lotus Field forces you to sacrifice your own lands while still keeping you on curve. For the most part, on curve. No.
Only time will tell.
Cool. Dude, I'm telling you, I almost want to just like...
We need to move quickly.
I almost want to like just start trying to find any way to... Oh, yeah. Probably this one. What's even in my graveyard, man? Is Big Lily in there? No. Okay. Alright. I mean, basically, the way that we win right now is we get a bunch of our planeswalkers to come up. Dude, I think it might be time for afternoon yogurt. Simple joys in life. Is that another priest? Gruesome Menagerie. This would be so good. With what's his face? Bloodrite Shaman. Look at this.
Better than having a plan.
Helping me out with my Elderspell aspirations.
Little guys are great.
Time for plan B.
Time for plan B. Yeah, you want a ping? I'll draw.
Really should have seen that coming.
Teferi time guy. Alright. I'm not going to count the mana because I'm pretty sure I got there. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
My responsibility. Let's
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
might be a bad idea.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da. No. Da. Da-da. Da. Bomb. Bow.
Meant to happen.
Ba-da-da-da-da.
I will phase you out of the time stream.
You phased out of the time stream, dude. That's pretty sincere and severe. Alright, I'm gonna assume that the sideboarding that past Sean did is perfect. And future Sean is gonna get some yogurt. I have good news and I have bad news. The good news is that I have yogurt. The bad news is that my shirt is now covered in yogurt. This hand Ugh, that's a tough hand. I have yogurt all over me. Gutter Bones is way better to see than... Oh! You might have come to this channel thinking I don't get there, but I get there every time. Every single time. Every time. Did my opponent keep a 1 Lando in the hando? I think this is the better thing to do. Yeah, I'm going to want to not deal with that one. That's a good one to have. Or maybe I should have gotten rid of the Duress so we can not lose that other one, but I still think it's fine. Very, very interesting. Pretty much fine. Pretty much fine. It's not your Wednesday, is it? No matter what. It's been a tough Wednesday. I have yogurt on my shirt. An audio issue came up in 2 games. It's been honestly hard to be me lately. Boy, I love this feeling so much. I said, Mark Rosewater, what do you think about Mana Screw? And he was like, dude, tell me you're not power tripping. I'm like, I'm power tripping, Mark Rosewater.
This is hardly my worst defeat.
I'm not paying attention even a little bit. Gruesome Menagerie is going to see you later. Oh my god. Wow, that was close. He remembers. Oh! I'm doing it.
Stand by and watch.
Just walk it off, Chandra.
I have never had to tuck a 1/1 in my life for 1 mana dude. Oh god, it hurts, but it's still correct. Crazy Miner 51 asks, do you think there should be some amount of Legion's End in this deck? Maybe over a Cry or 2? I definitely think that we should be running 2 Cry the Carnariums. And I think it's important to see why. What are the Cries for? They're for just getting small boards out of the way, no matter what they are. We're not looking for any sort of weird value plays that we could make. We're really looking to be able to kill multiple sweepers that have hexproof, such as a Paradise Druid. What now? Oh, are you kidding me? Dude, 1 billion million %, yeah. Our deck's quite a bit greedier. Ooh, fun. I can target this. I was able to target this hexproof thing. Oh. Oh my god, Waffles the dog, what is up?
No time for a break.
I guess because it says untap up to 2 lands, which is different from untap up to 2 target lands. Interesting. Alright, we're going to play this puppy till we lose. If we win 2, we're immediately going to switch. It's going to give me all the energy I need to be successful. Waffles Dog says, having a chill day, working while watching you, plus GSL, because doing multiple things at once always works. It sure does. Hand sucks. Hand super sucks. Hand is still quite bad. Yeah. Well, this is the shape of a hand that brings us success regardless. Oh my god, F. Press F to pay respects to your pal Sean. Okay. Onto it, I will hang. I like speaking like Yoda. It's a cool thing to do. He's a cool guy. Look at all these F'ers. People saying F. Unless the stream die. Did the stream die? Oh god. Oh no. I don't know what the hell is going on. It appears that there is no 1, 2, or 3 mana creatures in Templar MK's hand, so I expect it's going to go land Experimental Frenzy, or what in the what in the what? I'm sorry, excuse me, what? Well, this is going to draw once?
We still have much to learn. Put thoughtfulness before action.
I'm willing to take 1 more damage for the potential 2-for-1. Templarmk. Templarmk. I know it's Templar MK, but I still like Templarmk. Not as taught. Ugh. Ah. Let's get to the land. Bye. I can't believe even. I mean, that's crazy. Sir Miss Lot says, hey Sean, just sub, been a long time viewer since original Fun Day Monday. Hell yeah. I want to say the Grixis deck you played a few days ago was really cool. Is there a reason you aren't still trying to make that successful? Do you think it'll be viable after the rotation in any way? I'm never going to make a comment about rotation viability. I mean, as I think that it's pretty much irrelevant to even try to do that. God, that hand sucks. But No, there's no reason. There's no reason. I just am playing different things, and that's all. Templark. Death to Templark. Ah. Nothing? That's kind of a good one. This is never getting cast. Hey. Aha. I think the damage of my opponent is sufficiently low that I can just do this. I don't think that helps us too much. Oh my lord, that's a rough spot to be in. All right, you might want to ditch that. Shoddy Kaboom says, hope you're having a wonderful day. Dude, my day is actually going better and better and better over time. I think after I play this oof of Kaya. Oh my god. Concede? Look at the 3 experimental frenzies. 2 there. 1 there. Oh! Nobody knows 84 is a day 9? Have you ever had the problem of being stream sniped? I'm gonna say probably, but come on, I'm a streamer, man. What, am I gonna opt into broadcasting to millions of people? And then go, but also you gotta not watch. You know, it's unfortunate, but I mean, should be at least a little realistic, you know what I mean? My expectation is that some number of people will stream snipe, some people will not. And that's the way that is.
Here we go.
All right. Maybe we'll do one more. C. Gordini says, I've seen a non-trivial number of people straight up insta-concede and then pop up in chat going, hi, Day 9. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, people are sweet, man. I feel like if you believe in the goodness of people, a lot of people will appreciate that and will feel that. Is this good enough? I think it's good enough. I have a bounce effect and a get there effect. And, of course, we're invariably going to be up against an Esper Control mirror. No! Don't. No, don't. Oh! Batman! Alright, it's time to do the Narset and don't down tick. It's time to say goodbye to Narset. This is a pretty yoked-ass hand, though. I mean, we got a lot of legs going on here. This is 1,000 million % the one that Rooster should get out. Time for the longest best 3 ever. Esper Control versus Esper Control is a very, very, very fast matchup, comparatively speaking. Most of the matchups right now are actually pretty fast. Nobody knows. This is a fair way to go about it. I've never heard anyone think about it that way. Well, yeah, I mean, I've actually heard other people, I think it was actually Total Biscuit is the first person I saw have that perspective, which is like, dude, you're choosing to stream to a bunch of people. Come on.
This isn't a fight you can
I think I'm just going to go ahead and draw here. I don't think it's actually especially valuable to not do that.
I've got it.
I mean, that's way too filthy not to keep, you know what I'm saying?
I am not going to sit this way. Let's try this. Keep up the pace. That's more like it.
Jordan says, and I feel like complaining about it just makes those inclined more likely to snipe. Yeah, yeah. I feel like even more so, it makes people feel justified in stream sniping. Yeah, did you see XYZ dude? He was a jerk that one day when he, you know, when that person was streaming, and you know, I'm not cool with that. I think that's kind of a jerk thing to do. Yeah, stream snipe. Yeah, no, I punish someone who's bad, which I think is like literally a completely nonsense way to evaluate things that go on in life. But you have to agree that some people absolutely do that in that way. Oh, we're gonna hurt him. People straight up justify things to themselves. And everyone loves, oh my god, does the world glorify hurting people that are mean. Surprised this guy didn't come down. That's what a roasty toasty does. Let's get that one out. Yeah. Yeah. You know, like movies where there's some bully who's mean, and oh my god, yeah, someone was mean, and the whole arc of the story is that person getting hurt. Yeah, we did it. We hurt someone. Awesome.
No more games.
March into battle and make new comrades.
Oh, I fucked up.
Rise and
Whoops.
shine.
Well, that's fine.
I've got time. We need to move quickly.
We're pretty close to getting to go huge. What's in here? We just have some Teferis. Narset would be a nice one to kill.
Meditate and prepare.
Gotcha. Bang. Boom. How sad is that? anyways, yeah, no, I just think there's like a lot of this just like, yeah, I hurt person who was dumb. This is actually great. This lets us draw an extra card, which we wouldn't have gotten to otherwise. Super dope, super tight. Everything is super right. How the fuck do we do this? This bounces. Okay, this goes down. Boom. This tucks, I think. This gets tucked.
Time is much more malleable than people think.
This thing sent back like that.
Trust me, I have a plan.
Our opponent's very close to needing to tuck Liliana. Great.
They were a lousy servant anyway.
That is exactly why you wait until end step. But yeah, no, look, people love this idea of dunking on those who are mean, dunking on those who are cruel, hurting people like that. I mean, even the idea of banning. Like, yeah, there was this guy who was a dick, so we banned him, yeah! We hate people that aren't like us. When really, I feel like I've almost never seen a ban system anywhere in any game, or almost any community, of the idea of, hey, if you were being kind of nasty to people, are you doing okay? Now that I'm older, all the people that I knew that were bullies had really rough times, really rough lives going on. To the grave with you. Yes, of course, transform.
Hurry!
That doesn't do it. Is this gonna do it? That kinda does it. Yeah, I gotta do this. Gotta. Get out of here. No, I don't need more of these. Yeah, I mean, like, what if whenever you got banned from a game, when you got unbanned, it just said, hey, let's talk a little bit about reasons why people get mad playing games. And let's talk about maybe ways in which you were having a hard time. Let's talk about what to think before playing a game so that we don't get so upset.
No time for a break.
Oh, you're gonna plus, are you? How do you kill this? How do you kill this? I mean, this has to be an answer card right here. Yeah, I mean, there was even someone that got perm banned yesterday, and hats off to Ghost Stalker for just saying, yeah, you know, I just don't think this is the community for you, you know. Not some sort of death to people who are different. Rooster has really put themselves in the position where Rooster has to get an Elderspell. Oh, damn. Oh! Nice.
Back off.
Quack off. Nice. Tight. Okay.
It's only a matter of time.
Train harder.
Okay.
Oh my.
I did it.
I seem to have laid waste to your army. Oops.
Yeah, as a person, I do not believe in justice so much as I believe in rehabilitation. Or, Rehabilitation or Redemption. I think those are much stronger virtues. There's something that I forgot to cut. Although when it comes to storytelling, fucking love vengeance. Love it. Give me some revenge stories, man. Down with the bad guy. Ugh. It's time for Rooster 32 to die. Death to Rooster 32. It's time to erase some thoughts, but not before Rooster turn 1 duresses me. What's this? What's this? Alright. Thought Erasure. Show me what you thought. Whoa! VFX. Waffles the dog. Oh, I'm going to show you the real Waffles. Oh, is this Waffles the dog? Oh! 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 Screw this! What's going on? Oh, Waffles the dog. Oh! Oh, what a good dog. What a good dog. Oh, it's Dad. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Oh my god, that is such a good boy. Absolutely not. Ah, yes, I love shocking my lands in. I think a little Dovin's Veto. Oh, little fucking Dovin's Veto. Oh. Oh, little Dovin's Veto. Oh, little Narset Parter of Turrets. I'm more comfortable instantly -2ing when I play Whoa. Oh, someone's been going to the school of day 9. I sort of get why my opponent's doing what they're doing, but it's still incorrect, because the incidence of boarding out Oath of Kai's in this matchup, I think is high.
The thoughtfulness before action.
Yeah, Rooster 32's gonna want to go get it. Oh, if my opponent casts this, that is real good news for us. Super duper duper good news for us. This is, I would describe this as a substantial error in overall gameplay. This is very, very early in the game to be running it, when we actually have the most significant threat on the board, as well as another nerd here. Now, because these are getting deleted, we get to redraw because it's Unmoored Ego. Oh, that's actually a pretty tight little combo. I'd never even thought of that. Alright. Substantial might be a bit strong since we only got to redraw 1 card. But basically the reason it's bad is our opponent spent all their mana. Like, let's ignore this Narset blocking a draw. Rooster effectively gave up all momentum on the board and discarded a card from their hand to affect us none. That's generally the reason why. Or affect us none in the short term. This is making a comeback.
Don't worry, I got it.
Best card.
hardly my worst defeat.
And see, it's not that our opponent necessarily did a overall bad play, like, oh, they shouldn't have even thought about running that card out. More than anything, it's that this is why Unmoored Ego is generally a weak card. And I'm preaching it because I think it is, by a clear margin, the most overvalued card among intermediate players. Oh, this is revolting. This is not really that necessary for us. We already have the Narset out. Nothing? Nothing, Rooster? Okay. Let's keep putting things into the bin. Yes, I want to transform you. I'm gonna do this on the main, in case we can get, like, perhaps another Narset. Command the Dreadhorde is good enough for me. We're hanging on to this combination of cards because if our opponent plays a Basilica Bell-Haunt, I can discard this, kill the Noxious Grasp, and I still have a Command the Dreadhorde in hand. Duress is often overvalued. Yeah, I agree with that as well. Super. For any of you who thought the audio was off, it was, and I made a change. Oh my god, do you guys ever, like, just look at, like, your children or your pets as they're sleeping? Or maybe a wife or a husband or a significant other, and you just think, oh, you're the most perfect being in the entire world. Do you know what I mean? Well, that just blows.
Right on schedule. I know my responsibility. Let's take it back.
Meditate and prepare.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
Alright, we have some opciones. I think I'm going to need to do this. We have to do everything on our main phase. Okay. Let's shoot you.
We will meet again.
Let's shoot you.
That didn't go according to plan.
Nice. Are the kitties not your children? They are.
Hone your prowess.
They're my little baby girls. And I love them so much. Uh-oh. The opponent can remove my Spork. Nice. Oh shit, I left that one there. Whatever. I want your things, my friend.
I know my responsibility. If you show remorse, I'll show restraint. You know what? I'm not done yet. Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
Okay. just love my cats. They're just the greatest cats. Man, let me tell you, I am 1,000 billion% gonna like try to find a way to clone these cats. It's like not even close. Like, I'm gonna be one of those absolute techno psychos where I just have like multiple copies of Sheriff, you know, just like running around, hanging out, napping with each other. Sheriff 2, come on, Sheriff 2. I've reached my limit. Ooh. Cool. Super happy to have been here. Two, three. Yeah, we did it. Lily. Alright, everyone, get plus now.
This looks like a fun new toy.
I'm not ready for this quite yet. I'll protect you.
Ooh. Narset doesn't prevent Azcanta. Yeah, it's the difference between draw versus put. You search for Azcanta, you reveal the top 4, and you put one of them into your hand as opposed to draw one from your hand. Batman.
Death is in light.
This might be a bad idea. Keep up the pace.
Elderspell? No.
Putrid, but effective.
Oh my god, our Esper Control's doing it. It's time to do some clown-ass decks. Where are my clown-ass pals at? Where's my clown-ass pals? I think we just get the Elderspell right here.
Hold that thought. I'll protect you.
What? No.
You just let me know if you're up for round 2.
Okay, something's a little wonky with that interface.
Sense of utter loss and despair is perfectly normal.
Alright, we did it. The Esper deck is taking us to Platinum.